Catfish are jumping, and the cotton is high. No, 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 your daddy's rich, and your mama good looking. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. One of these mornings you're gonna rise up singing, gonna spread your wings and take to the sky. Ooh, but till that morning, oh, nothing can harm you. With mommy and daddy, oh, standing by. Summertime, where the living is easy. Catfish are jumping, and the cotton is high. Your daddy's rich, and your mama's good looking. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. One of these mornings you're gonna rise up singing, gonna spread your wings and take to the sky. But till that morning,
that will bloom again in spring. When I was young, my heart was young and true. Anything that it would tell me, that's the thing that I would do. But now it fills such emptiness within. For the thing that I want most in life's the thing that I live in. Spread your tiny wings and fly away, and take the snow back with you wherever it came from on that day. The one I love forever is untrue, and if I could, you know that I would fly away with you. Seems to say that he'll only break my heart again should I decide to stay. So little snowbird, take me with you when you go to that land of gentle breezes where the peaceful waters flow. Spread your tiny wings and fly away, and take the snow back with you where it came from on that day. The one I love forever is untrue, and if I could, you know that I would fly away with you. Yeah, if I could, you know that I would fly away with you. Song. I think you will too. It's knowing that your door is always open and your path is free to walk. That makes me tend to leave my sleeping bag rolled up and packed behind your couch. And it's knowing I'm not shackled by forgotten lords and bonds, fixed things that have dried upon sunlight. That keeps you in the back roads by the rivers of my memory, that keeps you ever gentle on my mind. It's not clinging to the rocks and ivy planted on some column now that binds me, or something that somebody said because they thought we fit together walking. It's just knowing that the world will not be cursed or forgiven when I walk along some railroad track and find that you're moving on the back roads by the rivers of my memory. For hours you're just still on my mind. Some other woman, other get together walking. I still might run in silence, tears of joy might stain my face, and the summer sun might burn me till I'm blind. But not to where I cannot see you walking on the back road, by the rivers flowing gentle on my mind. I dip my cup of soup back from a gurgling, crackling cauldron in some train yard. My beard a ruffling coal pile and a dirty hat pulled low across my face. Through cupped hands round the tin can, I pretend to hold you to my breast and find that you're waiting on the back road by the rivers of my memories. Smiling is gentle on my mind, gentle on my mind.
Down the railroad tracks, and boy, you won't believe your ears. There's a picking on the front porch of Johnny Stacks. He ain't played like that in years. Ain't played nothing like that in years. His heart is kinda like that old guitar. Lord, just listen to it ring. All he ever played was a blues before. Love can do wonderful things. Johnny's got some brand new strings. They say she's a waitress down in Carbondale. He met her at the county fair. wonderful things. Johnny's got some brand new strings.
Well, I got a home on the other shore. Can't you hear Jerusalem? Oh, you know I'll be there forevermore. Can't you hear Jerusalem? Oh, can't you hear Jerusalem? Oh, can't you hear Jerusalem? Oh, I thank God there's a heaven and a ringing in my soul, and my soul's set free. Can't you hear Jerusalem? Oh. Better get to church and listen to the preacher. Can't you hear Jerusalem? Oh, get right with God and He'll be your teacher. Can't you hear Jerusalem? Oh, can't you hear Jerusalem? Oh, can't you hear Jerusalem? Oh, I thank God there's a heaven and a ringing in my soul, and my soul set free. Can't you hear Jerusalem? Oh. Well, brother, you better get right with God. Can't you hear Jerusalem? Oh, while here upon this earth do try. Can't you hear Jerusalem? Oh, can't you hear Jerusalem? Oh, can't you hear Jerusalem? Oh, I thank God there's a heaven and a ringing in my soul, and my soul set free. Can't you hear Jerusalem? Oh, can't you hear Jerusalem? Oh, can't you hear Jerusalem? Oh, I thank God there's a heaven and a ringing in my soul, and my soul set free. Can't you hear Jerusalem?
Thank you.
Boy, now this next song that we're going to feature Miss Becky over here on, this woman can talk fast. Is that right, Kent? She's a fast talker, isn't she? Yeah.
This lady right here used to be my principal over at Yellville, and
Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Club Possum Event Center and the Pam Setzer Show. Hadn't said that in a while. Just off the Court Square in beautiful downtown Mountain View, Arkansas. The Pam Setzer Show is a production of Dancing Dolls Music and is broadcast live on the Pam Setzer YouTube channel, the Pam Setzer Music Facebook page, and our local nonprofit radio station, KWMV 88.5 FM. The Pam Setzer Show is made possible by grants from the Arkansas Arts Council and by our wonderful gold sponsor, the Dulcimer Shop, maker of McSpadden Dulcimer for well over 60 years, as well as many, many other business sponsors that Pam will talk about throughout tonight's show. When you shop at these fine businesses, please thank them for helping us keep Mountain View music alive and kicking. You can help Pam keep Mountain View music alive by dropping a generous donation in the tip bucket here in the back of the room if you're here in person, or if you're joining us online or you're tuned in to KWMV You can make a donation online at paypal.me/Pam Setzer. And now, ladies and gentlemen, will you please make welcome and say happy birthday to the one and only Pam Setzer.
I've been walking in my sleep, counting troubles that I count sheep. Where the years went, I can't say. I just turned around and they've gone away. I've been sifting through the layers, dusty books, faded papers. They tell a story I used to know, one that happened so long ago. It's gone away yesterday. Now I find myself on the mountainside, where the rivers change direction across the great divide. With a question, and I replied, now he's gone across the borderline. He's gone away yesterday. Now I find myself on the mountainside, where the rivers change direction across the great divide. I've ever seen are the ones that come between edge of night and the break of day, when the darkness rolls away. Thank you very much. That is a Kate Wolf song. If you're not familiar with her, you need to look her up. She's written a lot of great songs. Tonight I am featuring Apple and Setzer, and I'm going to introduce this guy right here. He and I have played music together for many, many, many years, and we both grew up singing with our families at the Ozark Folk Center. He was part of the Apple family. I was part of the Simmons family. So we have very similar backgrounds. He's a great musician, singer, songwriter. He's great in the studio. Our duo album, he engineered it, did all the recording. So make welcome Mr. Brad Apple.
Thank you. Not too many years. I mean, you're only 29, you know.
That's right. Yes. Plus, 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 plus. Yeah.
We're going to do, Flat and Scruggs song here. I bet you'll recognize this one. Get Sam to kick her off here. Surely is a train, surely is a train, boys, it surely is a train. Black smokes are rising and it surely is a train, and I'm on my long journey home. I stole my money by the $2 bill, $2 bill, Lord, $2 bill. I stole my money by the $2 bill, and I'm on my long journey home. Thank you.
Well, I want to introduce these other two guys up here on the stage. Over there to my far right, playing the bass, he is such a talented guy. He's come out this last year, and he does a lot of solo stuff, and he plays guitar, all kinds of stuff. We told him he'd been holding out on us, but he is a great bass player, and I always talk about, he sits over there so relaxed and so calm and plays all this great bass and keeps us together. And make welcome Jerry Bone. And to my left here, I've been knowing this guy since he was just a young boy. He's still young compared to me, but you started playing at what age, Sam? 5, 7?
5, I think.
Think it was 5. And he is super talented. Of course, you know, you grow up and you have to go off to college. Then you have to move off and get a real job. And he lives over in northwest Arkansas in Fayetteville. But we try to plan our shows so that we know that he can be with us, because we just love having him on stage with us. And he does a great job. Make welcome Mr. Sam Cobb. We're going to feature the two of them. I grew up hearing lots of great fiddlers. Ramona Jones, I think of her anytime I hear this fiddle tune, because she loved to play this one a lot. And I've danced many square dances to this little tune. It's called Liberty. And they're going to do a little mandolin duo here.
I was going to confess something to you, Pam.
Uh-oh.
You know, this is, you know, you think this is my second song right here, but actually, you know, I always got real nervous on my first song, and I always used to just mess it up. So I figured out a way around that. So I start with my second song now, and then I go back when my nerves calm down, and I do my first song. So
That's a good idea.
You have to figure things like that out.
That's
it. That was my first song.
I'm telling you, they were getting with it. Sam will come in, he'll say, whew, I'm so rusty, you know. And we'll say, we'd like to play like you play when you're rusty then, so. Here's a little tune. I heard Emmylou Harris do this one, but Brad, what was the group that you said? I never can remember.
Does anybody remember Delia Bell?
Just act
I know
like it.
Doug
Somebody
probably
raise
does,
your
'cause he's
hand
heard me
and
say
act
it
like you
1,000
remember it.
times.
I never heard of it, so.
Well, they used to have a bluegrass festival, her and Bill Grant, out in Hugo, Oklahoma. And but anyway, she's been gone for quite a while now, but she did us on one of her records too.
Yeah. Kick us off, Sam. For many long years, I played a long hand. I rode my horse in many strange lands until one day I started from home. I'm trailing back, and I won't be long. I'll see you again in a little while. Hear my dark and sweet, my welcome smile. So highway, oh coyote, I hear your sad and lonesome song. You're calling me back to old Montana, back to those fields where I belong, back to those fields where I belong. Thank you.
We got an old Carter family song for you here. This is probably, I think they might have did this on the Bristol sessions back in 27 or whenever. And I always try to keep my song repertoire real current. And so I learned this one. But this one's called Foggy Mountain Top. And this is where Lester Flatt and Earl Scruggs' band, the Foggy Mountain Boys, took their name from. And I don't know if you've ever heard the story of when Paul Warren, the fiddle player, joined the Foggy Mountain Boys. He liked to drink pretty good, you know. He asked Lester beforehand, he said, Lester, I understand you don't allow no drinking on your shows. Lester said, that's right, Paul, but now, if you want to have your little nip before you go to bed at night, why, that'll be all right. Lester said, I never will forget the first night Paul went to work for us, went to bed 37 times. If I was on some foggy mountain top, I'd sail away to the west. I'd sail all around this whole wide world to the girl I love the best. She caused me to weep, she caused me to mourn, she caused me to leave my home. For the lonesome Oh, thank you.
Well, this next song we're going to do, we always kind of like to see, after we finish the song, if anyone knows who recorded this song. So, and no Googling, okay? You got to know it. Do you know it, Sam? No, he has no idea. He's too young, for one thing. When I'm feeling blue, all I have to do is take a look at you, and then I'm not so blue. When you're close to me, I can feel your heartbeat. I can hear you breathing in my ear. Wouldn't you agree, baby? You and me got a groovy kind of love. Anytime you want to, you can turn me into anything you want to, anytime at all. When I kiss your lips, oh, I start to shiver, can't control the quivering inside. Wouldn't you agree, baby? You and me got a groovy kind of love. When I'm feeling blue, all I have to do is take a look at you, and then I'm not so blue. When I'm in your arms, nothing seems to matter. My whole world could shatter. I don't care. Wouldn't you agree, baby? You and me got a groovy kind of love. We've got a groovy kind of love. We've got a groovy kind of love. So, anyone know? Ma'am, that is the wrong answer. No doubt. That was Kay Thomas back there. Phil Collins, right? Phil Collins was
There's
one.
somebody else too, but I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember
Yeah.
either. I'm going to get the mountain dulcimer back out, and I do want to have a big shout out to the Dulcimer Shop, who is a gold sponsor of my shows, and I appreciate them so much. I used to work at the Dulcimer Shop in the summers when I was in high school, and that's how far back the Dulcimer Shop goes, okay? And that was last year, yes. But be sure and go and visit them. They have a wonderful gift shop as well, and they'd love to sell you a dulcimer, though, or a dual climber. That's what folks would come in and say, I want to look at one of those dual climbers. And Brad's grandpa,
He always called him a Dawsonger. Also, about this time of year when school was about to start, he'd start in a couple of weeks beforehand. And I named an instrumental this after several years later, but I never did understand exactly what he meant. But about 2 weeks beforehand, he'd go, "Boy, Brad, it's going to be a different dispensation here in a couple of weeks."
So
So I got a tune called Different Dispensation.
I'm going to do, this is a tune I wrote for the dulcimer called Crooked Ridge. And the tune that we opened with actually was another one that I wrote called Hayes's Hoedown. I wrote that for my grandson. This is Crooked Ridge, and then we're going to do a little finger picking for you. Thank you. Tell a joke, Brad.
Well, I need to get this fella down here in the audience to tell.
Is he a good joke teller?
He is, yeah.
Who did?
He told me a couple of good ones.
All right, here we go. Thank you.
Well, we got to know Jim and Jesse never here that they wrote. They wrote a lot of their songs, and a lot of them are really good. And this is one of them here. This is called "Thanks for the Trip to Paradise." Thanks for the trip to the top of the world. One kiss from you sets my heart in a whirl. Happiness to me is just being by your side. Thanks for the trip to paradise. Well, there was a void in my life for so long. I searched for the answer in every love song. Then you found an empty spot way down deep inside, and you took me on a trip to paradise. Thanks for the trip to the top of the world. One kiss from you sets my heart in a whirl. Happiness to me is just being by your side. Thanks for the trip to paradise. And tomorrow you'll be gone. Whenever you get lonely, just call me on the phone. I can't wait to see you and kiss and hold you tight and take another trip to paradise. Thanks for the trip to the top of the world. One kiss from you sets my heart in a whirl. Happiness to me is just being by your side. Thanks for the trip to paradise. Happiness to me is just being by your side. Thanks for the trip to paradise.
I like that song, Brad. Well, we're going to let Sam and Brad show out a little bit. This is a blues tune, and pay close attention to some of their licks over here. It's called Carter's Blues.
I wouldn't do that.
And I don't know where they came up with it, but
Larry Sparks.
Larry Sparks. I said before that Brad was also a great songwriter. So this next song we're going to do, Brad Apple and Charlie Sandage co-wrote this song. And first time I heard it, I knew I wanted to record it because growing up here, when you hear the song, I knew of some ladies that I could think about that could fit the grandma. So you that, I know Pam and Kay that are here and Dean, you'll have some people come in mind when you hear this song. And this is on, Brad and I have a duo CD, and this is one of the songs on that, called Grandma Danced with the Arkansas Traveler. My grandma was a white-haired lady, stepped right out of a picture book. Sat with her in church on Sunday, ran to the kitchen when she started to cook. Down in her little town, everyone knew her, prim and proper, dressed just right. Never forget the first time I saw her, Fiddler Jake's on a Friday night. Grandma loved to dance with the Arkansas Traveler, kicked up her heels with a little Sally Hand. Do-side-do with the Mississippi Sawyer, never ever quit until she wore out the band. Saturday she was out in her garden, Sunday back to church again. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, little old lady she'd always been. But Friday night, just like clockwork, she turned into someone I didn't know. Let out a holler and lift up her skirt, let her black slippers and her wild side show. Grandma loved to dance with the Arkansas Traveler, kicked up her heels with a little Sally Hand. Do-side-do with the Mississippi Sawyer, never ever quit until she wore out the band. Every time I hear the Arkansas Traveler, I can see Grandma and little Sally Ann flirting just a little with the Mississippi Sawyer, dancing forever to a heavenly band. Now speed up. Isn't that a great song? I just love it.
Just bought my copy a while ago.
There you go.
He said he has more back there, and somebody needed gas money for
We do. It's a long.
65 convertible.
That's right. Well, I do want to tell you, I have rack cards, these cards back there, and they're totally free. I would love for each one of you to get one of these. It lists all of my sponsors on this card. On the back, it has their information, where they're located. I couldn't keep this music going if I didn't have these sponsors. I have a website. I have a YouTube channel. So like if you're at home on Friday nights and I'm having a show, you can watch on YouTube or Facebook from wherever you are. You can be in your pajamas, pop your own popcorn, So please get one of these. And like I said, look at all that. There's lots of great sponsors on here. Well, Jerry and I get a break on this next tune. We just get to sit back and smile. And these two guys are going to do a little mandolin tune for you.
I do have a Bill Monroe story.
Oh, good. Let's hear it.
Well, one night, him and the Osborne brothers and Jim and Jesse were at the Grand Ole Opry, and they were sharing a dressing room together. And Jim and Jesse's fiddle player couldn't be with them that night, so they got Vassar Clements to fill in for them. Bill Monroe got there, and he asked Bobby Osborne, he goes, "Bobby, who is that fella standing over there?" He kind of had his back to him, and he goes, "Well, Bill, that's Vassar Clements." He goes, "Is that right? So he's ruined every fiddle player in this town." And Bobby Osborne says, "What do you mean, Bill? He's ruined every fiddle player in this town." He goes, "Well, they can't play them old tunes no more, like Katie Hill and none of them. Can't play them no more. Ruined them." And said he just went on and on and on about it. And finally, Vassar Clements, he never did talk to Bill. He kind of kept his back to him the whole time. He finally went out the dressing room door, and Bill started in again about how Vassar had ruined all the fiddle players. They couldn't play the old tunes no more, And finally, Bill's fiddle player, Kenny Baker, was hearing all this, and he come over there kind of kicking the carpet and stuff, walking in front of Bill, and he finally stopped and goes, "Oh, I tell you, he ain't hurt my fiddle playing none. Not one bit." Said Bill never said anything to him. He just kind of looked off, like he would do, and never said anything to Kenny Baker. And finally, Kenny turned and walked out the door. And Bobby Osborne said Bill waited till the dressing room door shut. Kenny was gone. He said, "I don't care what he says. Vassar Clements ruined every fiddle player in this town." Anyway, this is a Bill Monroe number called "Old Dangerfield."
Brad Apple, Sam Cobb.
Thank you.
I tell you, if they keep practicing, they're going to get good one of these days. I'm telling you. Well, and I don't know, but you know, Jerry, we did not make a mistake on that tune. Did you notice that? Yes. All right, Brad. Oh, well, what about? Oh, let me look. Don't mind us. We'll be right back.
I'm having a senior moment.
Hey, and you're young. Yep. Oh, Pam to the rescue for Brad. There you go.
There we go. All right.
Now you can't skip it.
All right, this is a Stanley Brothers song here. I bet we got some Stanley Brothers fans out there somewhere.
Dino.
Help me out here, Doug. All right, Dean, he's the one. We'll give this a try for you. It's called If I Lose. Well, I never thought I'd need you, but now I find I'm wrong. Come on back, sweet darling, back where you belong. Well, I gambled all over town, and I found that I can't win. Come on back and lift me up again. Now if I lose, let me lose. I don't care how much I lose. If I lose $100 while I'm trying to win a dime, my baby, she's got money all the time. Of all the other girls I know, none can take your place. It's when I get into a jam, it just ain't in the race. Now that you're back here, let's make another round. With you here by my side, babe, the deal just can't go down. Now if I lose, let me lose. I don't care how much I lose. Now if I lose $100 while I'm trying to win a dime, my baby, she's got money all the time. Now if I lose $100 while I'm trying to win a dime, my baby, she's got money all the time.
I love that little part y'all play together. Okay. Well, do we have any Anne Murray fans in the crowd? Two people out there clapping. Well, Anne Murray has always been one of my favorite singers. And I think of my mom anytime I sing an Anne Murray song because we were playing a show and we'd finished and somebody asked my mom, said, "Who is your favorite singer?" Well, I'm standing right there. So I'm thinking, well, that's a no-brainer. And she goes, "Anne Murray." And she saw me and she goes, "Well, besides Pam, so."
She's ruined every singer in this town.
Yeah, that's it. So we hope you enjoy our Anne Murray song. And this was actually written by an Arkansas songwriter as well.
Do that one more time.
I cried a tear. You who I did right. I was confused. You cleared my mind. I sold my soul. You bought it back from me and held me up and gave me dignity. Somehow you needed me. You gave me strength to stand alone again, to face the world out on my own again. You put me high up on a pedestal, so high that I could almost see eternity. You needed me. You needed me. And I can't believe it's you. I can't believe it's true. I needed you, and you were there. And I'll never leave. Why should I leave? I'd be a fool. 'Cause I finally found someone who really cares. You held my hand when it was cold, when I was lost. You took me home. You gave me hope when I was at the end, and turned my lies back into truth again. You even called me friend. You gave me strength to stand alone again, to face the world out on my own again. You put me high up on a pedestal, so high that I could almost see eternity. You needed me. You needed me. You needed me. You needed me. You. And I want to do this, that especially, who all is celebrating an anniversary. I know there's a couple here celebrating 71 years. Y'all raise your hand. They come see me all the time, and I love them. Anyone else? Anyone else? Okay. Well, it's to you, Brad.
This is an old Delmore Brothers song, and I'm not even going to ask if anybody remembers them.
It's one of your up-to-date songs, right?
Yeah, it's one of my up-to-date songs.
Current.
But anyway, this one's called I'm Going to Lay Down My Old Guitar.
this next tune it's probably one of my favorites all through the show that we feature Brad and Sam on. This is another one that Jerry and I get a break. But it is beautiful, and this will be worth every cent you paid to get in tonight. Yeah, it is free to get in, but not free to get out, is it? No, we appreciate tips, and we enjoy getting to play for you. This is called Molly Bloom, and these two do a great job on it. Sam. Well, this next one, this is another one that's on our Apple and Setzer CD, and this is an old Jim and Jesse song, and this tune actually, it was on the bluegrass charts. It was. I don't remember how high, but let's say it was really high, okay? I don't know. It's called I'll Love Nobody But You.
But you, baby, baby, I'll never love anybody but you if you'll be my girl. Oh yes, believe me, it's true. Oh yes, I love nobody but you. I'll always
Well, we're down to doing one more for you tonight, and thank you so much for coming out. I do want to introduce, back there running the sound tonight, gosh, I have known him for many, many years. He's a fine bass player. He is always in demand around here to play bass. He's just a great person as well. He's been running the sound and the lights and Facebook, YouTube, all of that. Make welcome Gresham McMillan. And I do want to remind you to get one of these. And please like my Facebook and subscribe to my YouTube because I need friends. And it's my birthday, okay? So be nice to me, okay? And I think Vic will be around. There is a tip bucket back there, and we do have CDs for sale. How about another hand for Mr. Sam Cobb? Jerry Bone. Brad Apple.
Pam Setzer.
Thank you so much. So this last number, I think y'all could help us out on this. It's really easy. When I say, you go with Brad, I'm going to say Gone at Last.
Gone at last.
Just do what Brad does, okay?
Oh, boy.
Oh, I start this, don't I? Night was dark, roads were icy, snow was falling, drifts were high. I was weary from the traveling, so I stopped to rest for a while. I sat down at a truck stop. I was thinking about my past. I've had a long streak of that bad luck, but I pray it's gone at last. Here we go. Gone at last. Gone at last. Gone at last. Gone at last. I've had a long streak of that bad luck, but I pray it's gone at last. Play it, Sam. But that boy looked so dejected, he just grabbed my sympathy. Sweet little soul, now what's your problem? Tell me why you're so downcast. I've had a long streak of that bad luck, but I pray it's gone at last. Here we go. Gone at last. Gone at last. Gone at last. Gone at last. I've had a long streak of that bad luck, but I pray it's gone at last. Here we go. Once in a while, out of nowhere, when you least expect it, and you're unprepared, somebody will come and lift you higher, and your burdens will be shared. I do declare now, if I hadn't met you, I might be still drifting fast. I've had a long streak of that bad luck, but I pray it's gone at last. Let me hear you. Gone at last. Gone at last. Gone at last. Gone at last. I've had a long streak of that bad luck, but I pray it's gone at last. I've had a long streak of that bad luck, but I pray it's gone at last. Thank you so much. Remember, go visit those sponsors. Get one of those cards. The Ozark Folk Center will have a show tomorrow night. Gresham, is someone here tomorrow night? Well, there'll be somebody here tomorrow night, too. So, y'all have a great evening. Thanks so much.